can appear above your head, and then you have your nickname. This is going to be what appears in people's group windows. The various bits of information about the character over time gets put onto this ID card. And see that background slot? At the bottom, that's where you can enter text about your origin. People can click on you and read about that origin at some point whenever they like. Now, as you guys remember, Paragon City is divided into two different types of zones. There's the city zones, which is like Atlas Park here, average, normal, everyday city, with people walking around doing their business. And then the hazard zones, areas that are so dangerous nobody wants to enter into it. Well, one thing that we used to have is, in the previous incarnation of the game, mission terminals. You would go to a mission terminal and request a mission, and you'd be directed to a particular location. Well, that's not exactly the case anymore. The way things are going to work now are through contacts. I'm going to pause for a moment while I describe this. Contacts are essentially people that you get to know throughout the city, NPCs, newspaper reporters, professors, scientists, police officers, your snitch in a back alley, whoever it is. You'll get to know them and get to know who they are and also the story of their lives. And each of the individuals in Paragon City are going to be intricately intertwined with the various villain groups and the plots that they're up to. These contacts will help guide what you're doing. And as you get to know them better, as you get to advance them, you will also get access to more and more different types of missions and also different types of rewards. So right now I'm going to go searching for some combat so I can show you what one of these rewards are. As you can see, City of Heroes is all lit up at night. And you'll also notice that our UI is a little bit different and a little bit more simplified. We now have a target window, which you can see up in the upper left-hand corner. And the hit points and endurance and so forth in the tray has been streamlined. As before, every single screen you can move around without a problem. So I'm just playing around with some dimensions, and I'm pretty sure we'll find something just around the corner. Now, another thing that's different, as you can see in the distance there are some thugs up to no good. This has changed. What we previously had were thugs and groups of people you'd go and stop. Now, here there are actual crimes to be prevented. So if there, for instance, is a shady deal, you've got to be able to catch the bagman before he escapes. These are just the things that happen in normal city zones. Now every encounter is a staged encounter. So it looks like a mugging's in progress. I'm going to stop it. As you noted, now the recharge time of various powers is now recorded by the fact that the icon decreases in size. You can see each of the different information recorded in the target window about the target. There you saw my super strength power punch. Now, exactly what I wanted. In the right-hand side of the power tray, there's now a square inspiration. Inspirations basically are intangible rewards, dramatic rewards that a player gets. So in this particular case, it's Find a Weakness. What Find a Weakness does is allow a character to boost his damage for about 1.5 minutes or so. The second inspiration I earned, that'll heal me a few hit points. Inspirations are quick, easy to use, constantly coming, rewards, boost-ups, power-ups. You'll be getting these throughout your play, and they'll be a necessity when you go into your various missions and adventures. Now I'm going to show you, oh, by the way, there's the muggy victim thanking me. You can see him saying, "You're the best." No problem, citizen, be safe. Okay, now let me show you the last reward element, and then, well, we're going to call it a night. So here we are in the menu. I'm going to open up Powers. Now, see these hexagons that are empty? These hexagons represent specializations. Specializations are individual tweaks to damage, range, endurance, things that you get as rewards for playing. You'll slot them into your powers, but once they're slotted in, you can't remove them. But if you have specializations in slots, you can try to combine them, and certain skills increase your chance of being able to combine them successfully. So if you have two ranges, you could of plus 10 feet, you could try to combine them to be plus 20 feet, but be careful, you might lose them both. This preserves the intent we always had in the beginning of people creating characters that they want. These specializations and inspirations come not only through encounters, but they're also going to be able to come from your contacts, which you can purchase through influence. Influence is the currency of City of Heroes, which you'll be earning on a constant basis. That's it for now, but really it's only the beginning. There's a lot more to see in Paragon City, and over the coming days, I can't wait to show it to you. So until then, I'll see you in Paragon City.